So, as a footballer, should you have other hobbies? I'm making this video because for the last 15 years, my whole life has been about football. You know, what I ate, what I did after school, what I did before school, what I did during school, all my hobbies, who I hung out with. It was all to help me become a better footballer on the football pitch, on game day. It was all to help me become a professional footballer and reach that goal. So when I was growing up, all I thought about and did was about football. It was just constantly thinking about football. I didn't really have any other hobbies. I never really went outside and enjoyed nature and did stuff like this and sat out in the sun, or I didn't do grounding. I didn't do barefoot. I didn't go on walks. I didn't really enjoy going out into, the fields or the river flats or whatever. I just never really enjoyed it. I never really enjoyed the outdoors. All I did was just play football, go to school, play football, and that was it. Work out, do some stretching routines, and that was it. I didn't really hang out with my mates a lot. There was a time where I was just on full-on grind mode. It was all about me, and I wouldn't think about hanging out with my mates or playing ball tag or hide and seek or whatever at the park. I'd just be fully focused on training and working out. And I think this is good. I think this is good to some extent, and it was good for me personally, because when I go back to my hometown and I see the boys there, they're all smoking weed, vaping, drinking lots of alcohol. And I never really got into that. I never did that at all when I was growing up. I've only drunk alcohol 3 times in my whole life, and I'm 19. I never vaped, I never smoked. So I think that was good, because this passion, this purpose gave me a sense of maturity and helped me stay focused on my goal, which was becoming a professional footballer. But I think even though that helped me a lot, stay disciplined and stay dedicated and all that, and stay clean and looking after my body so I could perform well, I think it had a detrimental effect on my social aspect and my mental health, because I was constantly thinking about football 24/7. I had nothing to actually take my mind off football. I was just constantly thinking about next training, next game, last night's training, what the coach said to me, this and that. Will I even make it? Oh, there's a 16-year-old playing for Man United. Am I ever going to make it? He's 16 and he's playing professional football. This is the stuff I was thinking about. Don't get me wrong, you have to be serious if you want to make it. You can't just half-heartedly go through football and just do the training here, or sometimes you don't do the training, or sometimes you do a workout and then you miss 1 week and then you get back into it. No, you've got to be serious and you've got to be dedicated. But there's a different type of seriousness we've been told before. What we've been told before is that we need to be real serious. We need to focus on football 100% all the time. Our life should be all about football. And I think it should not be like this at all. I think this is damaging footballers' minds and their performance on the pitch and their ability to tap into the flow state so they can actually reach their full potential. So what I've started doing this year, this season in particular, is that I have 3 different modes in my life. I have football mode, which is obviously when I go play a game, when I go team train like I am tonight, I'm in football mode. I'm not thinking about work, I'm not thinking about life, I'm not thinking about family, I'm not thinking about dinner. I'm just in football mode. Football mode is football mode, okay? Then I have work mode. So right now I'm in work mode because I'm making this video when I'm creating my community, which top link in the description for one-on-one coaching and courses. Make sure you go check it out now. But when I'm in work mode, I'm focused on that, okay? I'm not thinking about football. I'm not thinking about life. I'm not thinking about hanging out with friends or what I'm going to do on the weekend. I'm thinking about work, all right? Then I have life mode, which is when I'm hanging out with friends and family, going on trips, going for walks up in nature. That is life mode. And when you have these 3 different modes, you can put 100% focus into whatever you're doing in the present moment. I would be constantly thinking, at school, in my free time, how my training was last night, or how I'm going to play on the weekend, or what position am I going to play, or if I'm even going to start this weekend. This is the stuff I was thinking about. So when it came to game day, my mind was just already cluttered with so many thoughts and just random stuff, which just didn't help my performance at all, and I could never fully tap into the flow state. So, as I said, you need to be serious if you want to make it pro. You need to be serious if you want to make it anywhere in life, of course. You can't be a slapstick who just drinks alcohol, smokes weed, vapes, video games, porn, all this stuff. Like, you can't be like that. You can't be like that if you actually want to reach something in your life. But thinking about it 24/7 is actually going to make it worse. When you're playing football, you are thinking about football. You are in football mode. You are in the football moment. You know, you got the people around you, you got the ball, you're on the pitch. This is football mode. And this is when you tap into the flow state. There shouldn't be any other thoughts in your mind. So going back to the topic on whether you should have other hobbies as a footballer, the answer is 100% yes, 100%. Your life cannot be 100% about football. It can't be. You won't go far if it is. Okay? You need to have other hobbies. So whether that's like learning an instrument or learning how to make money online or learning an online business or, I don't know, doing drawing or hanging out with friends or playing a different sport, highly recommended you play a different sport. Even if it's just socially, just go play some basketball with your mates or go play some tennis against the wall. Like, highly recommend you have different hobbies so you keep your mind occupied at all times. It's not always 100% on football. Also, another thing is that you need to do more things in the real world. You need to actually get outside, out of your bedroom. I know you probably go to the training pitch and go train by yourself and all this stuff, and then, you know, you go back home and then all you do is play FIFA. That was me. I'd go to the training pitch, come back, and then I'd play FIFA for like 2-3 hours. Be on my phone, scrolling on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram. I know what you guys do. So you need to stop that. You need to get outside and just get in the real world. This will keep your mind occupied. You meet new people, you do new things. Go to the library, work there. Go to a cafe and meet people. Go explore the world. Stop just being a robot in your bedroom, being a loner who's just expecting everything to happen overnight. That was me. That was me as well. I know what you guys feel and I know what you guys are doing. You're just spending all your afternoons and evenings just inside playing video games. This is just frying your brain. You need to stop the scroll on social media as well. The reason why your mind is so cluttered and you can't think clearly is because you're consuming so much content. And you probably think, oh, but Harvey, I'm consuming football content. I'm learning some new drills. I'm learning some tactics. I'm learning something. You're not. Most of the stuff on YouTube is complete bullshit. All right. And I guarantee you the stuff you're watching is not all about football. You're probably watching other people, like entertainment people. You're watching, I know, Speed or Sidemen or Mr. Beast or something like that. I know what you guys are watching because I was the exact same. All right. You need to stop spending so much time consuming all this random content. All right. It's just cluttering up your mind. You just need to focus on the present moment, focus on the training you're doing, and you just need to be patient at the end of the day. Okay. So, as I said before, you need to have hobbies. You need to have other hobbies apart from football. All right. I know football's like your main one. I know that, but you need to have other ones that keep your mind busy, keep your mind occupied. You need to hang out with your friends. Okay. I sacrificed a lot when I had the dream of becoming a professional footballer. You know, I didn't go to parties. I didn't really like hang out with friends after school. I didn't have a girlfriend or anything like that. I thought girls were like a distraction and the girlfriends were a distraction. And maybe I was right or maybe I was wrong. I don't know. But, you know, I sacrificed a lot and I think it helped a lot because it kept me determined. It kept my mind focused. And now when I go back to like my hometown, for example, everyone respects me. All the parents respect me. All the adults respect me because I was that kid who was just 100% focused on football and like working hard and being determined, whereas all the other bums are just kind of like smoking weed, drinking alcohol and all that stuff. So, you know, having a passion, having a purpose is so important, 100%. Like follow your dreams, follow your passion, but thinking about it 24/7 is not going to help you, especially on the football pitch, because, you know, your mind needs to be clear when you're on the football pitch. It can't be just all over the place. It can't be fogged up. You know, do you think when Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, Lamine Yamal, do you think their mind is fogged up? Or do you think it's just clear as like crystal? Do you think they're allowing loads of different random Instagram and TikTok content into their mind? We're 15, 16, 17, 18 years old, they're scrolling on TikTok like a mindless idiot? Or were they socializing with good people, getting out in the real world, going to the beach, having a laugh? That's what they were doing. They weren't just scrolling on TikTok for hours, okay? So you need to have different hobbies, okay? You don't want to be serious all the time, okay? You need to have a bit of a laugh in football as well. Smile and laugh. Why do you actually play this game in the first place, okay? Smile, laugh, stop over-analyzing everything, because that is just going to damage your performance on the football pitch, all right? So this is kind of almost a video to my younger self, telling my younger self, you know, go do some other stuff, Harvey. Go outside and walk barefoot, go outside in the sun, go talk to some girls, you know, go hang out with your friends. You know, it's fine. You know, you're not going to lose all your progress as soon as you do all this stuff. This is what I thought. I thought, like, if I hung out with my friends or got a girlfriend, I'd just, like, lose all my progress. Like, my progress was going up, oh, hang out with friends, boom, down. No, it doesn't work like that. Once you actually do real training that actually treats the root cause of performance, which I show inside of my Natural Freedom Hub, my private community, link in the description to get all the training. But once you actually do real training, then you get permanent results. It's not like other training that you see on the internet where you kind of just do a few things and, you know, you get like an instant boost of results. And then maybe if you stop training for like 1 or 2 weeks, you know, your performance just goes down like that. This is real training. The stuff I show inside my community is real training that actually give you permanent results. Even if you took 2-4 weeks off training, you will still be a great player, okay? So, have other hobbies. Don't take the sport so seriously, because it would damage your mind and your potential, because you'll constantly think about it all the time, all right? That was the video. See you in the next one. Peace.